half of the books that I just hauled are on the ground. Hey guys, I'm Lindsay and I'm here to introduce this channel and myself. And I like reading and books, and that's about all you need to know to continue watching this video. Or if you just really like looking at the covers of books, because I know I do, and there's gonna be lots of covers in this one. These are the books that I have. Oh god. Okay, so I gotta set this down somewhere. I don't even know if this is gonna fit in the shot. Let's hope it does. So my friend took me to Barnes & Noble on my birthday and was just like, I'm gonna buy you a book, pick out any book and I'll get it, which was incredible of him. Shout out to you. And I picked Passenger, and there's just so many good new books out right now that I don't know what to do with myself. And the opportunity to get a book for free is always a good one. So I got Passenger, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I'm gonna try to find somewhere on this bookshelf to put it. I sound out of breath. It's really hot in this room. And then my mom got me a half-price bookstore gift card, and so I went and got The Last Olympian, the original cover, because I can't find the original covers anymore, and I really want the collection and the original covers, because those are the ones that I read it in when I first started reading the series when it was coming out. And I already have, I don't know if this is in the shot, but I already have the new covers. I have the first one in hardcover and the others in paperback. And then I have 2, 3, and 4 from the original covers. And so I'm trying to build up my collection because I lost them at some point in my lifetime. So that's gonna go somewhere there. I don't know. And then the next book I got was Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this book. We're gonna take off this awful sticker that they put on every single book. Alright. So I've heard mixed reviews about this book. I've heard that there's a lot of common tropes that they've just seen in a lot of books in this book, but I've also heard that it's really, like, the plot twists are crazy, and then I've heard that the plot twists aren't crazy, and that they're expected, and then I've heard that they're unexpected, and it's just every single side of an argument in a book you can hear has been in this book. So there we go. Red Queen. Alright. Oh, I didn't get scissors. Hopefully I don't need scissors. I can do this. Oh god. Oh, where do I set it down? Oh, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. No! It's doing the thing with the sticker. I read the Mortal Instruments series. I started it January. I thought that it would be like, it's a pretty big series to jump into and start reading because there's so many books and it's such a large fantasy world that Cassandra Clare built up. So I just decided to start that in January, like a new start to lots of books. And I read I went on Cassandra Clare's website. Oh, so I read the first 3 books, and then I read the Infernal Devices, and then the last 3 books. And I actually just finished City of Heavenly Fire today. So that's cool. But I definitely loved the Infernal Devices quite a bit more than the Mortal Instruments. So I have the new editions of the Infernal Devices trilogy in paperback with the new covers and spines that are beautiful. But I loved the series so much that I had to get it in the original hardcovers because I'm not crazy about the original Mortal Instruments covers. They're just a little odd to me. I don't know why. They don't connect with my brain or heart. But these just really, I love them so much. These are so beautiful. And I know that I didn't need them because I already own them in paperback, but I needed them in all reality. So I bought them. And then with my $75 of Barnes & Noble gift card, I got books online because as much as I would love to go to a store and start just piling on books and buy them, you can buy so much more online because they're cheaper. And then you have to wait for them to come in, but it's worth it because there's cheaper and you get more books. Of things that I don't care about. Alright. So the first book I got was Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, and I thought that it was going to be a normal paperback size, but that's okay because it's still an incredible book, and I've heard incredible things about Brandon Sanderson's writing and this series in general, and I heard they eat rocks. That's pretty much all I know about it. That's okay though. As I said, I just finished City of Heavenly Fire, so I got the Bane Chronicles and the Shadowhunters Codex to read next. And then I think I will officially be done with this series until, what is it? The Shadowhunters something. The one with Simon. I don't know, there's ebooks and it's becoming a hardcover and I don't want to read the ebooks, so I'm just waiting until the hardcover comes out in November, I think. And then Lady Midnight, I'm definitely getting on March 8th. I'm already ready for it. I'm here for it. I'm ready, prepared, revved up and ready to go. The next book I got was Salt to the Sea by Rhodes. Anyways, it's set in World War II, I believe, which I love. I love anything set in World War II, and I don't know why. I love historical fiction, and then historical fiction set in World War II is just incredible. The next book I got was The Rest of Us Just Lived Here, and this is by Patrick Ness, and I've also heard a ton of incredible things. I said incredible again. We're gonna try again. I've also heard a ton of amazing things about Patrick Ness's... Patrick? Boom. I've also heard a ton of amazing things about Patrick Ness's writing and his stories and books and characters and just his books. And I think this cover is glow in the dark, which we won't know with this giant light shining on me, but I'm pretty sure it's glow in the dark. And the only basis that I know of this book is that most books are always about the chosen one or the hero and the protagonist in this crazy adventure, and this is about all of the people that are not the chosen one, and they just kind of go about their lives. That's all I know about it. The next book I got was Wolf by Wolf, and the premise of this book, as I've caught on to, is that it's as if Hitler won World War II, and the world as it would have been if he would have won, and then there's a motorcycle competition, I want to say, and this girl wants to win because if you win, you get to meet Hitler, and she just wants to kill Hitler. So she wants to win and then assassinate Hitler. This sounds so good. And once again, it's set in World War II. And the last book I got is Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I've heard about this book for months now, probably, and I just have not gotten around to getting it or reading it, but I love fantasy books. There's a fantasy, there's a fantasy, there's fantasy, there's fantasy/mythology. That's fantasy, that's fantasy, that's like urban fantasy, I guess, that's fantasy. So this is a fantasy book, and I know absolutely nothing about it. I've just heard great things, and I've heard that it's incredible, and I'm ready for it. And it says on the back it says Fallen Kingdoms will gut you emotionally. It will make you ache, cry, and beg for the sequel as you turn the last page. I absolutely loved it. I love books that make me feel like my heart is being torn out of my chest. Don't you? So those are all of the books that I am... Oh. That one's about to fall. Wait for it. Is it not going to fall? I'm hoping to upload a video once every week around... There it goes. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. This channel is going to be full of book tags and book reviews, book hauls, book unhauls, maybe if I ever work up the nerve to give away a book. I hope you have a great night or day or afternoon or evening or whatever time it is, where you are when you're watching this. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Oh god, I'm so awkward.